Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this webinar on Introduction to Crypto Exchanges in Quantower. I would like to talk about the exchanges that are available in Quantower. Though we have multiple exchanges of crypto, in the Indian version, we have only introduced three exchanges for the time being. That is Delta Exchange, Binance, and Kucoin. So these are the three exchanges I think have received the permission to operate in India officially. So based on that information, we have enabled these exchanges, and as and when there are more exchanges are available, we will continue to add them. So I think many of our users are trading in crypto options as well. So they trade on Delta Exchange. But then the liquidity on Delta with regard to underlying coins is not so good as compared to Binance. So that is the reason we have a Binance as an option for you to look at the data, and then you can take a decision on where exactly you would like to trade. So if you look at some of the information that I would like to share here, if you see Binance and USDT, the volumes are 13,222 lots USDT, BTC USDT traded. Whereas on Delta, it is 1/100th of a lot. So it is 2,456 is traded. So that's hardly one third of the contract that are traded. Not even one third. 1% of that 2000, so 24 bitcoins are traded so far. So the amount of liquidity that you see is not very high. So that is the reason you can look at the Binance or Kucoin as a benchmark. Kucoin also has 1/10 of their volume in BTC USDT. If you compare the total volume traded in Binance versus Kucoin, it is 1/10, almost 1/10. So it is better to look at some data where you can get a better understanding about what exactly is happening, and then you can trade wherever you would like to. So just as a start, I would like to show you how you can connect to Delta Exchange. So if you have an account, you can directly create your API keys. But in case you are new to Delta Exchange, you can register here. Once you're logged in, if you create an account and all that, you have the option of creating API keys. So to create API keys, so you must have an account first, and then you go here. You can give a name here, as say you can give Quantower. Any name you can give. That's not a problem. So then you need to whitelist your IP address. So this is your IP address which shows here automatically. Once you do that, you need to also select the data as well as trading and create API keys. Okay. So when you create, you'll have an authentication by way of two-factor authentication, OTP, as well as or through an authenticator, TOTP, and then you will get a API key and API secret. Okay, so once you have this, you can input those information in the section of connection settings. And then sometimes what happens is whenever you connect, your IPs may change. Suppose you are in a public network or even your home network also, your IPs will keep changing. So in such cases, you'll have to come here, whichever name that you create. Okay, so suppose you created this name, you come here and add your IP address. So you can add multiple IP addresses, or you can have only one. If you have a static IP, then there is no problem. But if the IP changes again and again due to different networks that you connect, then you need to keep adding the IP addresses out here. So you can add with a comma. So you can just click here. So if at all the IP address is different, for example, I remove this. And if I click here, so automatically this IP address gets added. So this is to secure your account so that nobody can access your account from any other place. So that is for the safety purpose. Okay. So this is one way of connecting to Delta Exchange. Binance also similar way. You will have to create an account first. Once you create an account, then you need to create API keys. So similar process everywhere there is an API option available. I don't want to disconnect for the time being, but maybe I will put it in a video after the webinar because I've already created certain panels and I don't want to disturb that. But yes, so when you connect, you will have an option of adding the API keys and secret, and then you can connect. So now, like if you look at the connection here, so there is an option info and trading. Okay, so every connection of crypto, you will find info and trading. Trading is if you have a trading real trading account, and info is a mode where you will get a historical live and historical data, but you will not be able to place any orders. But that is mainly to analyze the data. So we use Binance primarily because of the high volume that is there. So with the crypto package that we have, you can also get access to all the features of Quantower. So in if you're trading the equity market, there are multiple packages. Like we have a free version, Quantower Lite and Quantower Advanced versions based on the feature that you need. However, for these three crypto exchanges, you simply have to buy a crypto package, and then you get access to all the features of Quantower only for these three exchanges. So if at all you have an account for you have a crypto license, but you have an account with a broker like 5paisa, you will not be able to get the advanced features like order flow and all that with that license. However, those who are already having an advanced license, any advanced license will automatically get an access to crypto package as well. So those who are already having a Quantower advanced subscription for Indian markets, you don't need to separately buy a crypto package for you to get an access to the features. So let's start by looking at some of the features that are available so that you can get an idea what all features are there. I'm not going to go into the details about how exactly you will be trading cryptos and all. The platform feature trading functionalities all remains the same as it is available in Quantower for other markets. So just I'll create a bind here. Okay, so you can see that you can add any symbols to the watch list. So if you search here, you will get the symbol search. You search here and you can add any symbols. Okay. We have not created any predefined watch list here, but because there are multiple symbols, so we have not created them, but you can create any symbols that you want. Okay. So once you have the watch list, you can do all those features that are available, like creating alerts and all those things through the watch list. All those things, those features are available for you to create scans and all. Okay. So it works exactly the way you are using it for Indian equity markets. So there is no difference at all in this case. We also have order flow analysis. So you can see I've added two symbols here. I've added in a simulation mode so that I can show you the trading functionality as well. So here you can see, okay, so if you're adding order flow, you have to tweak the custom steps. So I'm using 2000 custom steps as for the Bitcoin USDT, and Ethereum I'm using 100 as a custom step. Okay. So there is no hard and fast rule that how much you need to use it. You can customize the custom tick based on your requirement, but based on whatever I've observed based on the price movement, for a 5 minute interval, you can use 2000 and 100 for these two symbols. But you can keep looking at other options as well. So there's no problem. One more thing that you also need to look at is the display of the data. So because cryptocurrencies trade for multiple decimals and a very small contract sizes that you can buy and all. So you can consolidate the values by using the functionality. So you right click here, go to the settings, and in the settings there is an option abbreviation rules. So in this format you can round off to whatever uh, precision you want. So if you want two decimals, you can add two decimals out here, so automatically the display will be with the two decimal sizes. Okay, so for Ethereum I've kept 0 because decimals are not so much of the importance. Whereas in the case of Bitcoin, I've kept two decimals. Okay. Even a small decimal also makes a lot of in terms of value. So this is how you can make some tweaks as compared to what you trade the Indian markets. This is about order flow, so you can get all the information that you need related to order flow. So if you're trading in Delta Exchange, for example, you will not get the historical tick data. So order flow will not work in this case in a historical basis. However, moment you start opening the symbol, whatever trades that are taking place, you will get the order flow analysis out there. But for order flow purpose and to take decisions, even if you are trading in other exchanges, you could look at this particular exchange data as a benchmark so that you get a better understanding about what exactly is happening in the market. So rest of the features, all these features that you see here, like the imbalances, everything will be visible out here. So you can see that, and all technical indicators, all you can apply on this. I'm not going into the details of what technical indicators and all, but whatever technical indicators are available can work for this as well. Even for the trading functionalities, you can use trading functionalities here. You can decide the quantity. You can put in decimals or whatever quantity that you want, and you can buy market or sell market. So let's say do sell market, and you can put a take profit stop loss and take profit. This stop loss and take profit will remain with the exchange. So even if your system is closed, you don't have to worry about it because these are exchange level take profit stop loss. So you can put the bracket orders or directly on the exchange. So all the conditions that you put will remain on the exchange side. So you don't have to worry about uh, in the case of Indian equities, many brokers do not offer a bracket order functionality for all the symbols, whereas here there is no such issue. So you can put the bracket orders for stop loss and take profit, and orders will work on the exchange system. So this is another functionalities. All other functionalities will remain as it is. We also have other features like local orders like market if touch, limit if touch. All these orders are available, so you can do trading with one click from the platform. Next, I would like to go and show you about the market depth functionalities. We always get a request about whether we get full market depth for Indian markets. But here in this case, you can get access to up to 10,000 levels of market depth as well. So I have kept two data of both the exchanges, Delta as well as Bitcoin, Binance. And you can see the kind of a depth and volume that is there. So if you see here, this is volume is 1% of the actual lot size. So if it is to do complete one lot, it should be the quantity should be 100. So that's how the volumes are showing bigger out here. But you'll see that there is no much depth available in terms of the volume. So you can see where the price is right now, and so all the levels that you can track it from here. Okay. So if there are big limit orders, you can see that there's 11 uh, quantity out here. So that is how it was showing red here. That quantity was removed or maybe lowered. So you can track all this information. So I've been tracking this since a couple of hours. So you can see the connection was on for a couple of hours, and you can see where all there was big buying and sell limit orders. So if you could see here, there was a large sell limit order at 63,800, 63,900 or 64,000. Yes, even 63,800. There were large limit orders initially, and the market took off all those orders and went up. So I think at this level. So you can see that now market has also corrected from these levels. So if you see now here at this level, there are large limit orders. So now you can look at this information and take a decision or place your orders based on that in any exchange that you trade. The price wise, you don't see much difference between this price and this price. Both almost look the same. The prices also move in tandem. There may be a few ticks or maybe few points arbitrage opportunities, but I doubt with very limited points you can do any arbitrage with a little investment that you can do. So so this is about dome surface. So you can get the levels up to 10,000 levels. I've added 10,000 levels out here. I've customized the tick to 1 so that I can get to see. I can reduce this also. I can remove this. So I can see more deeper liquidity as well. Or I made it 1 year. So this is how you can customize it. Here you have the coloring options, how you want the coloring to be. So those who are deprived by the data in the Indian market, you can get access to the market depth and all the information that you can track from here. You can have other functionalities are like you can even do the dome panel. You can place the orders from dome trader as well. So this is the dome trader. So you can consolidate the tick by scrolling. Here again, you can see all the tick, all the depth as well here. So you just have to go to the settings and increase the levels. So I put 10 year by default. So maybe you can do 100 depth, 100 levels. So you can again get up to 10,000 levels here as well. So and you can consolidate your tick by scrolling the mouse. So if you scroll your mouse, you can see the tick sizes will keep changing here. So that you can see the deeper liquidity that is available at smaller prices as well. See, I'm reducing it to 0.01. So you can see that there are orders at very far away. But if you see, consolidate this to 1 point, you will see that there are orders at every point and the quantity is consolidated automatically. So all the functionalities of seeing the liquidity changes and all these things are available through the dome panel here. So you can explore this functionality as well. Next, I will go to the options. So you can trade options here. Currently, a Delta Exchange has good liquidity in options, and it's quite popular among Indian traders to trade in the options. So there are two contracts available, BTC and ETH. So you can see both the data there. Expiries are available for every day. So you can see the historical, all the expiry dates here by clicking here. Number of strikes, if you want to increase, you can increase here. And all other information will be available. So to place orders, you can continue to do the same thing, like you can open the chart and place orders. So once you have the charts, you can do other volume analysis tools that I've already shown already, and you can even place the orders from here. Okay. So there's an option, reduce only, post only, all these options are available. You can put stop loss, take profit for whatever ticks. Okay. And your orders are by default good till cancellation or fill or kill or immediate or cancel. So these are the options available for you. So you can place the orders for a longer duration as well. Apart from this, I don't see anything else that I would like to explain for the time being. So if you have any questions, I would like to answer those questions. And Ayub, you can ask
Hello,
your
good evening,
question.
sir.
Yes, good evening.
Is there market profile data available?
Yes, yes. So all the features of Quantower will be available
Can you
here.
show me, please?
Yeah. So you just have to open TPO charts and you get. So you need to probably adjust the custom step accordingly. So maybe I can. Yeah. So you can see this. So all the functionalities of Quantower are available under this license. So if case you're taking a crypto license, so all the features of Quantower are available to you, just like advanced package. And you already have an advanced package for equity market, you get automatical access to these features as well. A scanner, yes, you can do scanning as well. So same watch list scanners are available. You can add any technical indicators, and you can create scans based on setup actions on watch list, just like you do this for equity markets. You can also add delta volume for Kucoin and Binance exchange as well, and you can do historical analysis of data based on the volume analysis and create alerts. Regarding ODX, ODX indicators are not configured for crypto at the moment, so it will not work. Moreover, they are third-party indicators. However, using quantitative algos, you will be able to place orders in crypto symbols as well, with different parameters like candle breakout and pattern breakout. However, I'm not very sure at the moment whether they will work for advanced mode like trading in the options based on the movement of underlier. We will have to do some tests before that, and we will notify you whenever those features are available. This way, do you find any buying setup like Bank Nifty? Yes, you find such opportunities. You can just simply look at the imbalance chart out here, and you get to know what exactly is happening here, right? So that's the reason I put this particular chart. So you get, there would definitely would have been a trap buying here at this level. So all these opportunities, just like how you see in Bank Nifty or Nifty, you will be able to see it. Good advantage of this particular data is this is all the ticks that are available here. So whatever trading that happens, you will be able to see it. It will be much higher amount of data that you get per second. So so it's very useful that way to see the number of trades that are happening as compared to what you trade on the Indian exchanges. So you can see this is how the every trade in millisecond you can see that that is plotted here. So the entire information in the order flow is going to be with all this information that is traded. So you get a better understanding about what exactly is happening. The real buying, selling. Here you can also probably look at the aggressor mode as well. So we by default it is aggressive flag for this. Okay. So in India we use tick direction, whereas here we use aggressive flag by default. So so you can see that it also looks at what exactly the bid and ask at that particular moment to understand whether the buying was done by the buyer or the seller. All right, I do not see any more questions. So tomorrow we are going to have a webinar at 11 a.m. on quantitative algos, and I will be talking about the pattern breakout and pattern breakout advanced strategy. So do join us for that session in live market tomorrow at 11 a.m. Do watch out for the video on quantitative algos candle breakout strategy, which we uploaded a couple of days back, and that will be useful when you join the webinar tomorrow. Thank you so much for attending this webinar on a Sunday, and we look forward for your presence tomorrow at 11 a.m. India version.